Hello YouTube, and welcome to my 6-month surgiversary update. I am now going to really try and do monthly videos at 6, 7, 8, 9 and so on, just to keep in touch with you all, and I'm just so sorry that I haven't been around. So I'm just going to introduce myself a little bit for all my lovely new followers, which thank you for following me. My name's Heather. I come from the UK. I live in Kent. I had my surgery on the 2nd of March 2017 at Chelsea Westminster Hospital with Mr Bonanomi. My starting weight was 21 stone 10, which was about £304, and that was my starting weight. I don't know how much I weighed the last time I did a video, but as of today I am now, I think, the thing is, where the stones go down so quickly, I always say the wrong stone and I add like another stone on, where it just goes so quick. So today I'm 14 stone 10, so that means I'm officially 7 stone down from my highest weight. I did lose a huge amount in my pre-op diet, that is including my pre-op diet, 7 stone total loss. That took my BMI from 47.6 down to 32.3. That is just madness for me. 7 stone, I can feel a difference now. In the early days, you know, you sort of lose a couple of stone and you think, you know, this is good, but you don't feel it straight away. Definitely when you get to this kind of weight loss, you feel it every single day. Every single day in bed I can feel my bones in my bum if I'm sitting there on a bench, like it's uncomfortable. In bed I can feel my hips when I'm laying on my side. If I put my legs together, my knees are sort of, I can sort of feel them digging into each other. So definitely I feel so much different being 7 stone down. I'm really happy with the size that I am. I can go into sort of normal shops now and buy clothes, which I have done. I've not gone completely mad with clothes shopping, because obviously my weight has slowed down dramatically to what it was when I originally just came out of surgery, but I don't want to spend too much money on clothes when they're not going to really last me too long. But this is actually a dress that my mum bought me, so it's meant to sort of be fit down like this, but I'm not quite like, you know, it's nice. I'll have to put some pictures of me, because I wore this in Hastings at the beach and I've got a lovely picture of myself. I'd never say that about me, but I just thought it looked really nice. I'll have to put that in so you can see. But yeah, I'm sitting down, but you know, you can see my waist it's going in. We're getting there. I haven't done my inches recently actually, so I can't tell you how many inches I've lost. I'll have to do my inches again, and in my next video I'll leave myself a note to tell you how many inches I've lost. But I just really want to go and have a chat about how the last couple of months have been, what's been going on. It has not been easy. I have had a lot of medical issues. Well, not a lot of them, just one, but it's been very bad. So I want to talk to you about that. Talk about my diet. Hasn't been great, so I want to talk to you about that and plans for this month. I feel really motivated for this month. I want to go over some NSVs as well, so let's do NSVs first. So like I was talking about with regards to my bones, my hips, sitting on benches, I can really feel a difference. I can see these bad boys. Can you see them? Collarbones. Like, I mean, you know, I'm pushing them out there, but that's it normally, and you know, I can see them, and I never used to be able to. And I remember when I was at my highest, I would sit there and I'd try to feel them, because I knew people used to talk about them, and I was like, can I feel them? And I couldn't. And I thought, I'm going to remember that I couldn't even feel them. I was going like this and I couldn't feel anything. And now, like, they're there. Like, I can see them, so that's a huge NSV, and I was so excited, and I found myself just like sitting there. Ooh, yeah, there's a bone there. Ooh, I'll just sit there and feel them. I'm not used to being able to feel them. So that was a massive NSV. Another NSV is I can now cross my legs, and oh my god, it's so comfortable, and I just feel really feminine. Being able to cross my legs at the table, it makes me feel, yeah, feminine. So that's fantastic. Another NSV that I've had, sorry guys if I do have any guy followers, hello, I'm sorry, but I've got my periods back. When I was at my highest weight, me and my partner was trying for baby, or we have been trying for baby for 4 to 5 years now, 5 years now, and I didn't have periods, and I went to the doctors, they did all these blood tests on me, and it all just came back that, look, your hormones are fine, everything's fine. I have got PCOS, but I don't have a huge hormonal sort of imbalance that goes with it. I've sort of got half PCOS, which I don't really know how all that works. And it could only come down to my weight. And there comes a time when, you know, you sit there and you keep saying you can't keep blaming everything on your weight. You know, there's got to be something wrong. But there does become a time where you sort of think to yourself, come on Heather, let's sort that out. And that's why I went through this. And for the last 2 months I've had absolute spot on, to the date periods for the right amount of time. They have the 1 month I did have that. I mean, I was crazy heavy, sorry. But I want to be honest with you on what you can expect, and that is normal. It's in my book that that is quite normal. But that wasn't nice. I was like, I can't believe I actually wanted these. How could I miss them? But they've come back, which gives me huge hope for when we do want to start trying for a baby again. It's my Love Island water bottle. If you're in the UK and you watch Love Island, like, these water bottles are amazing. Need to fill it back up. I've just took my Oxynorms because I'm in quite a lot of pain, which I'll go over. So my voice goes a little bit dry, so I'll probably sound different than what I normally have done. So that's another massive NSV. Obviously the clothes shopping. I mean, it's just a fantastic feeling to be able to go in and get clothes in normal shops, because you can shop in the sale. I did go into New Look and I was slightly disappointed I didn't fit into their 18, and I could fit into 18s everywhere else. Like, this is an 18. I've got another 18 dress and it's actually quite big. I've got a couple of 16s as well. So I went into New Look really excited because I get student discount, but like, it went nowhere near me, and that really knocked me back. I thought, hang on, I haven't got anywhere. How can I not get into this? I'm basically where I was, but I'm not where I was. That was just me being silly. So that's a couple of NSVs. I'll talk about what's been happening in terms of my health and sort of medical problems, and I really want to pop this across, that you have to make sure you go to the toilet regularly, because if you don't and you get constipation, it can be bad. It can be very, very bad. I didn't have terrible constipation, I wasn't that bad, but obviously it was too much for my body, and I've actually torn myself, and the pain of that has been so excruciating. I would rather do my operation 10 times than to have this. I mean, it's awful. So please take your whatever medicines you're advised to take if you need them. Vegetables. I wasn't eating vegetables, and I hadn't even realised. It wasn't until I spoke to my dietitian and told her what was going on. I was honest with what I was eating, and she said, everything sounds really good, but where's your veg? And I thought, bloody hell, somewhere I've lost my veg, you know. But at the moment I'm having to take Dalcolax and Senecot. Where's Senecot? they're just herbal ones, but they work really, really well for me. Dulcolax, which I think helps soften it, and then Senocot, which helps you go. So I take these every night and every morning I go, which also explains why I didn't really lose a lot of weight in August, because I wasn't going to the loo. And then towards the end of the month I started taking them, and I dropped 5 pounds in 1 week, and so far in September I've dropped 3 pounds already because I'm going to the loo. So that's really important. It got so excruciating. I'm on oxynorms, which is a controlled drug, because I was hysterical. And I have private medical, which in the UK not everybody has that. It's I'm very lucky that my work paid for me to have private, because we do have the NHS, but the NHS is obviously for things like where they don't have to do something, they won't do it, because obviously funds and money. So I do have private, and I got referred to a colorectal surgeon. So that's my dog. He's a French bulldog, so he's just like an old man. So I got referred to a colorectal surgeon. Within 3 days I got an appointment on the Tuesday. I called on the Monday, got an appointment on the Tuesday, and then Tuesday went to see him, and on the Wednesday I had an operation where I was put to sleep, which you'll see. Everyone thinks Dean's beat me up. I'm bruised, and all just bruised because they couldn't find a vein, because I didn't drink, because I couldn't drink all day. I was put to sleep, and I had Botox injected into the area to help it heal, which so far I can feel it's better than what it was, but it's not healed. But this is going to allow it to heal. It stops muscles spasming, which kept re-ripping the area. So I had that done. I've been off work since, so I'm back to work on Monday, but I'm still on quite strong painkillers, so I'm a little bit nervous about that. But that has definitely had a huge effect on my eating. I haven't really been cooking. I can't stand for very long, so I have been ordering a children's meal at the kebab shop of chicken nuggets and chips, which I know is not great, but I'm going to be truthful with you. Don't get me wrong, it's better than ordering a greasy burger and doner kebab and things. I just tend to just eat 3 chicken nuggets and I'm done. I have had a McDonald's. I've had chicken selects from McDonald's. KFC, I've had some chicken popcorn from KFC. Obviously this is throughout like the last couple of weeks. Subway is my absolute favourite, because I love to get their portion of meatballs, which that is not bad. I'm not going to say that that's naughty, because even when I'm trying to be good, that's still going to be a go-to meal for me, because they go down so easily and they're quite high in protein. The sauce isn't terrible either, so you know, I'm not one of these girls who, I'm not going to say OTT, because some people might think I'm too down there, but I think I'm alright. I don't want to get too obsessed over numbers and things, but I know that McDonald's, KFC, chip shop, I had like a jumbo sausage, and I cut it up and picked at it throughout the day. We went to the beach and we had some sausage and chips. I know like in the long run it's not terrible, but I don't feel good, and I know in my heart that that's not right for me. But I was in so much pain I couldn't stand. It was hard to make good choices when you're like that. Now I'm feeling better in myself. The painkillers are working. I'm going to get back on this month, and I want to lose a stone this month, so I'm going to be motivated to do that. I'm going to try and go back to my aqua. I don't know if I can do classes or gym just yet, but I really want to. It hurts for me to stand because of like the pressure and things. So as soon as that's gone away, I want to get back to doing that, because I haven't been to the gym in quite a while now, so I want to do that. But that's basically what's been going on with me, and why. I did put on my Instagram that I was going to do a video last week, but yeah, so that's basically where I am with what's been going on. So I would really stress to make sure you take, or make sure you go regularly, and if you don't naturally, you need help, because I don't want any of you to have to go through that. It's really not very nice. I was talking a little bit about my food choices, and one thing I'm going to try this month is nuts. I don't eat nuts, but I'm going to try. I did get some Sensations coated peanuts, which were yummy, but they're probably not the healthiest choice, but it was a good start. So I want to try some things like that. I'm really not a huge fan of protein bars or anything. They don't go down my pouch very easily whatsoever. So I just don't think I'm going to be able to try any of them, but I want to try. I've had some halloumi, which I really like, so I want to try and eat some more of that. Oh, excuse me. And try and up my vegetables. I do like vegetables. I like cauliflower, broccoli, carrots, sweet corn. I do like it, but for some reason I've not really been eating them, so we'll give that a go. So really that's my 6-month update. 7 stone down in 6 months. I will pop my inches on my next video. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, head over to Instagram. I'm RuinYHeather. I'm on Instagram pretty much most of the time, and we've got a really fun thing going on, which is called Weight Loss Pals, which is where you get buddied up with a pal and you send each other packages each month. I've actually had to come out of it. I only did 2 packages. I spent quite a lot on my second package, and it never, like, you're meant to upload a picture onto your Instagram to sort of show what you got, and they didn't. I put really a lot of thought into that, and I don't know, that's not why I left, but upset me a little bit because I really put quite a lot of thought and spent quite a lot of money on it. But my partner and I are looking into, well, we're moving, and we're moving into a van, so we're gonna do some van life to try and save up some money for our own place. It's gonna be like a camper van, so we can just save on rent because it's so expensive, and we're not going to have a lot of space, and obviously I'm trying to be a little bit more money savvy, so I did come out of it. But you still do challenges and things to talk about sort of what motivates you, and it's just a really lovely community on there. So if you aren't already on Instagram, I would try and, well, I'll try and persuade you that it is a really good community to be on. I mean, for motivation, you've got Transformation Tuesdays or Side by Side Saturdays, where people put loads of pictures on. You can search tags for weight loss surgery, gastric bypass, VSG, so you can see all different accounts, and there's so many weight loss surgery accounts on there. It's a massive support area if you're thinking about going through the surgery, or if you've already gone through it. Definitely join up for that if you're not already on there. And if you do join up, find me and say hello, and I'll follow you back, and we can share our journeys, and that would be brilliant. I also put some photos on there so you can sort of see full length. Where my bedroom is so small, I can't really stand up in it, so I can't really do full length pictures, but I will add one of me in this dress onto the end of this video, and so you could just sort of see how I'm looking. But no, as always, any questions or anything you've want to say or ask, comment below. But it's been lovely talking to you guys. It's made me feel a lot better talking to you today as well, just going over how everything's been. It's not been as bad as what I think. I was really ashamed of my £6 loss last month, but I don't feel as ashamed anymore. We're getting there. Once I talk about how much I went through last month with the pain, I can understand it. So anyway, good luck if you're having your surgery soon. Honestly, right now, I don't regret it. It has given me a huge amount of confidence and happiness, and I'm excited for the future for the first time. So if you're thinking about it, I'm excited for you. If you've got to be brave, and you've got to really think about it, but it's just amazing it's literally a weight off your shoulders when you do it, and you're finally losing the weight. You no longer worry about your health, you know, in terms of, you know, am I going to have a heart attack or whatever. You know, you do think that sometimes, when you think, you know, all this fat in my body, you know, it is dissolving, it's melting away, and it's a brilliant feeling. So if you're thinking about it, any questions, if you're coming up to having it, good luck. And if you're already there, carry on doing it. I know you're all doing fantastic, and I look forward to seeing you next month for my 7-month update, and hopefully I'll be able to tell you I'm close to or 8 stone down, so we shall see. Lovely to talk to you, and take care everyone. Bye.